Good morning, Kim Rubble here with an update on left knee down. We just celebrated our year anniversary of the original injury, and here we are, 58 minutes from my second surgery to replace my ACL. So the donor tendon I had fanned out, so it stretched. And so they're going to take it out and they're going to do a patellar knee tendon revision. So they're going to utilize a third of my patellar tendon as my new ACL this time. So I'm hoping this is a more permanent fix and a better fix that really stabilizes my knee. In the meantime, it made me go back and revisit a whole lot of different stuff in prepping for this all over again, because it's no joke, the process of healing and stuff, especially if you're an athlete or you're physically active. Even for people who aren't and who work and stuff like that, the mobility issues that come with this kind of injury are intense. They're kind of really life-altering, if only for a little while. So I just picked up one of my rolling walkers because it's time to go back to it. And really, the rolling walker for me, a huge help. I have one at work and I have one at home. And I loaned one of mine out to a friend, and I just haven't gotten it back yet. So I got my one that I was going to keep at work and I brought it back home so I can use it here. Besides that, adaptive clothing. This first period, where I know the first week or two is so hard with that brace on your leg and not being able to bend it or anything. So, the things that you really run into trouble too are like using the restroom, because legit, when you're on crutches and you've got a straight leg and a brace and it hurts, it's really hard to deal with like pants and stuff like that. So I'm on my nightgown game this year, my little, house dress thing. In addition to that, I'm ordering some snap side shorts from Amazon. They were only about $15 because I decided to buy the men's ones instead of the women's. Typical, right? So those are going to help a little bit. I start my PT in a week, so I'll probably be busting out my snap side shorts. Anyway, I was looking for some really big, just stretchy shorts that I could pull over that thing, but it's the wrong time of year, so I found zero in the stores. Obviously, I can't wear leggings or anything like that unless I want to cut a leg off, and even then, I got to get it over everything, and that's going to be almost impossible, so that one's out. Let's see what else. I picked up some antibacterial soap. I got my shower chair ready to go. Got my little recliner in the living room ready to go. I set up a whole little area with it, with the TV tray for eating, as well as my electronic chargers, and the area for my medications. And I tend to not want to eat this first week, or at least last time. So I have peanut butter balance bars that I would eat about a third of at a time just to take my pain meds. So I've got a little stock of those going on. Got my blankets and my pillows out there ready to go. And round 2 coming up. Sorry. I'm optimistic, and I'm thankful. Thankful I have insurance. Thankful I live in a place where they can do this and fix it. Thankful the technology is available. Thankful I'm healthy enough to do it. But I'm still sad. Sorry, I'm trying to regulate my nervous system and breathe. But it's hard to start all over again after a year of trying to come back. And so I'm not looking forward to the initial week. The first week was terrible last time. But I've learned a lot. Again, I know how to adjust my brace now so that it doesn't have to go right over the nerve that they did the incision through, that really was painful because the pad was right on it. So I know how to adjust my brace now, and I know a lot of the shortcuts for how to get around and how to keep from, you know, the crutches, you know, that mess. I'm going into it walking. I'm not on crutches for 7 weeks already. So again, lots and lots of things to be thankful for. But I know I can't control that one. I know the first week is going to be terrible, or I'm expecting it to. I will do my best to not let it be. But I already know the pains are coming. And I think even more than the pain for me is the immobility, is being trapped. I hate being trapped. I realize now if I were that coyote with the leg trapped in the trap, I would chew it off. And I'd get away on 3 and live as long as I could on my 3. But the idea of not being able to drive, not being able to walk, not being, you know, it just changes everything. And for me, it's really hard on me. I also heard we're going to have some rain. And rain gives me total anxiety with crutches because they slip so much. And you definitely don't want to fall again once you've had surgery. So, all right, that's my, let me just, you know, emotionally barf on you, sorry. So moving forward, any positive mojo, happily taken. Again, I'm going to do a quick stretch and just a little workout, and then I'm going to take a quick shower and then head on over and do it. But I worked really hard to get back in shape. I'm in better shape now than when I had the accident, and I actually credit the accident with that because I feel like it really caused me to focus on what matters in life and focus on how lucky I am and how grateful I am, and to enjoy it while I can, because, you know, I've always been athletic, I've always enjoyed being active, but I always took it for granted, and so I don't take it for granted anymore. So bust out my guns. Yeah, the legs are looking pretty good too. But I'll see you guys after surgery. Wish me luck. Kim Roble out.